Arms.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday morning. Dr. David Haddon coming live doing another video for you this morning. I'm excited to be here, and we've got a really good question for you this morning. The question today is, uh, do chiropractors help with neck pain? Okay, very simple question. Simple answer is yes, chiropractors do help with neck pain. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, I want to share an awesome story with you. We've had a lot of success with our patients with neck pain and a lot of other things in our office. But I'm standing here in front of my wall of success stories. I just wanted to read one of our success stories from one of our good patients that had a recent success in our office. So this is from someone named Amber. She lives here in Fallon, Missouri. And she says, Dr. Haddon has been a lifesaver for me. I came in with so much neck and back pain. I was waking up in the middle of the night and not getting any sleep. With just a few visits to Dr. Haddon, I'm able to sleep all the way through the night. Everyone in the office is so personable and helpful. I am so incredibly thankful to Dr. Haddon for helping me. Definitely would recommend to coming here. So she was a very nice young lady and having all kinds of neck issues. And like she said, trouble sleeping through the night. And when you can't sleep, you're not going to function well throughout the day. So we were able to get her feeling better, sleeping better, and just getting much more happy throughout life. So hearing stories like that is the favorite part of my job. That's what I really work for, is to get people feeling well and healthy and back to doing the things they want to do. And that's what keeps me going every day. That's what gets me out of bed every morning. So let's get back to our question. Question is, do chiropractors help neck pain? And like I said, the answer is yes, it does. But let's talk a little bit, let's dig into that a little bit more. A lot of times people want to know, why do I hurt? Like, why do I have this neck pain, right? Sometimes it's obvious. So there's lots of what we call mechanism of injury out there. So there's car accidents, there's people falling down the stairs, slipping on the ice, sports injuries, those sorts of things. We kind of know where those injuries came from, okay? And when you have an injury like that, let's take a car accident, for example. What happens in that car accident, right? If you're sitting at a stop sign and someone hits you from behind, all right, you've heard the term whiplash before, right? They call it that because if you're sitting in that car and the car hits you from behind, you become the whip and your head and neck become the tip of that whip as you go forward and back very, very quickly, quicker than you even realize it happens, okay? And when you do that, what it does is it damages the soft tissues in your neck. So the tendons, the ligaments, things that hold things in place there get damaged. And so the damage to the tissue causes pain, but also when those tissues are damaged, you can no longer hold your head where it's supposed to be in good posture. So you're going to end up in this guarding type posture, and that in and of itself can also lead to pain and discomfort. So that's an obvious example of where that pain can come from. Let's talk about the other ones. So, and I get this almost every day in my office, where someone comes up or is in the treatment room and says, I started hurting wherever in my neck, but I didn't do anything different, right? Nothing happened. There was no accident, no injury, no fall. And they're trying to figure out, what caused this. Well, what we have to realize is that things we do throughout our normal everyday lives can put extra stress and strain on the tissues in our neck and spine. Okay. Let's take, for example, poor posture. That's something that I've talked a lot about in the past. So think about someone who starts working in a job and they're working and sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours a day. When the first day on the job, they got their good posture and they're working on their computer. Over time, as they keep looking at that computer, their posture is going to get worse and worse. Okay. And through studies, what they found is that for every inch that our head moves forward, it puts an extra 10 pounds of pressure on the structures of the neck. So those tendons, those ligaments that are supposed to hold that neck in place, that much more force for every inch that our head goes forward. Okay. So over time, we're putting stress and strain on those tissues. And again, that's what leads to that pain and discomfort. Okay. And what it is, people can go for a long time with poor posture and not have pain. But all of a sudden, it becomes too much for our body, and our brain has to tell us that there's a problem. So that's what pain is. It's a signal or a warning sign that there's some type of problem and that you need to get addressed. Okay. Now, there's different ways to address a problem like that. Some people would choose to go out and take some ibuprofen, and I understand that. A lot of times it will help you feel better. But think about this: when you take that ibuprofen and you do feel better, does that fix the position you're in? Does it get the extra stress and pressure off those structures in your neck? It really doesn't. Okay. So what I do as a chiropractor is I not only address the soft tissues and get people feeling better that way, we also work on posture and exercises and things to help hold the person in a better position to take that tension off of those structures in the neck, and we get more long-term lasting results. That's really what we're after. Okay. Um, Another quick example of things that can cause neck pain. I just had someone tell me just this morning that when they sleep, he sleeps on his stomach without a pillow with his head turned like this. Okay. Now, when you're in that position, if I just do it now and hold it there for a few seconds, it's not a big deal. But if you're laying in that position for 8 hours, you're putting a lot of stress and pressure again on all the structures, those joints in your spine. Okay. Think about this. If I were to put some pressure on my finger like that for just a few seconds, it's no big deal. But if you hold that there for 8 hours, it's going to get pretty irritated. Okay. It's the same thing. When you twist your head and lay like that for 8 hours, it's going to lead to extra tension and stress and pressure on those joints in your spine. And it's very easy to wake up with a stiff neck and with pain and discomfort in the neck and shoulders. Okay. So one thing that I recommend for people who have that type of issue and have trouble sleeping is to get a really good, what we call a cervical pillow. So cervical is another name for the neck, if you didn't know that. So a good neck pillow. Okay. And I'll show you what we use in our office here. This is called the Escape Pillow. This is what I use at home. My wife uses this. And what this does is it helps to keep your neck in good alignment while you're sleeping. So, and the other thing I like about this pillow is that it's got options for if you're a back sleeper or a side sleeper. So if you're a back sleeper, there's a softer spot in the middle, and you lay your head there and your neck over the roll here. It's a little tough to see on the video. And that helps to keep that natural curve or that good posture in your neck while you're sleeping. If you're more of a side sleeper, then your head goes on either side. It's a little bit more of a firm surface, and that helps to keep your neck in more of a straight or a neutral position if you're a side sleeper. So this is what we recommend to our patients. We charge $50 for these in our office. That's a pretty low price for what this is, and to be honest with you, we're probably going to be raising that price here in the next few months. So if you do have interest in getting a pillow like this, please comment on this video or call our office and we can talk to you about if that would be a good fit for you. Okay. So just a quick summary. Chiropractors do help with neck pain and help to, like I said, improve posture and really just do things to get longer term results instead of just that quick fix. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for taking some time to watch this video. If it was of some value to you, or if you know someone who maybe has had a car accident or has poor posture, or someone who wakes up with a stiff neck, please like this or share this video with them so they can get some benefit from it. Again, Dr. David Haddon here with O'Fallon Crossing Chiropractic. Check us out at o'falloncrossingchiropractic.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.